Greetings, Journey to Wholeness family. It's Kimberly J back at you this week. Yeah, today I'm rocking the glasses. I had a really late night last night. I was up to like 3 in the morning working on rebranding and recreating my website. So if you have a moment, please go check it out. It's in its preliminary phases, so I'll be adding more classes and courses and workshops to the website in the upcoming weeks. But I just wanted to get it out there for you guys to check it out and give me any feedback if you so choose to. My website is journeytowholeness.org. So go and check it out. It has a little different look and feel, every so often. It's always good to reinvent and recreate and reestablish your presence. And so more to come on that a little bit later in terms of some other things I'll be changing or modifying with the Journey to Wholeness Center. But I want to talk to you this afternoon about how do we hold a radical space for compassion. What I'm noticing is that in these unprecedented, trying times, with all of the online technology, the elections, all of the social unrest, political unrest, and everything, the virus, of course, health unrest, and all of the things that are going on around us, it really, people are finding it really difficult or really challenging to be in a place of compassion, in a place of gentleness, in a place of openness. And compassion is something that first has to be nurtured and fostered for yourself, you know? And so when people act out or impact us in adverse ways, the first thing that we want to do is, lash out, argue, fight back, get defensive, pop off, you know. And so what all of that does, it creates a energy, a feeling, a density that is within us that sometimes it's hard to let go. So I'm not one to believe in the whole thing of, everything is love and light and you just work through it, and if somebody triggers you, you have some unhealed stuff in you, and yeah, I don't buy any of that. When you're triggered, when you're angry, I mean, we're embodied human beings, and we're imbued with feelings and emotions, so let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying to suppress or hold in those feelings or emotions. What I am offering is that, we take a moment, we feel them, and sometimes before we know it, we didn't like snapped off or popped off, but then it's time, like after you've kind of released that energy, it's time to kind of sit with it and be able to let it go, because if we don't, it continues to fester within us, and then everybody we talk to, we got to repeat the story, and then our minds start thinking about the story and what happened and what happened. And we also have to realize that not everything is about us. And so I just named a myriad of things that people are going through. And so you just don't know everybody's story. You don't know what they experienced earlier that day. You don't know who they experienced earlier that day. You don't know if they're dealing with health issues or someone close to them is dealing with health issues, or if they're not sleeping at night. And so people are just carrying a lot of dense energy within them that is to be expected, you know? And so don't personalize every bad or unfavorable interaction. that you have with people. You can either take it as a grain of salt, and if you react, forgive yourself, move the energy, move past it. A perfect example was, last week, my youngest son, he turned 18, and he really really wanted a tattoo for his birthday. So I said I would allow him to get a tattoo. The tattoo artist stood him up and then got smart about standing him up, didn't give him a reason or explanation, yada yada yada. And me being mama, I'm just like, well, give me his Instagram, and I ain't appreciate this. You wasted his time and my money, and so I got to check the little kid, right? And so then I noticed like the energy that was in within me. I noticed the time I was expending. I noticed the denser energy and kind of the anger and the defensiveness that was rising in me. And then, I said what I said, and we had a few words back and forth. And then after that, I had to calm down, So I had to coach and mentor myself into, breathing, remaining calm, because I didn't want to be committed to that energy. I didn't want that energy with this person who is a complete stranger. I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what his challenges are or his experiences, and so it's like me intentionally trying to disconnect from that energy because it wasn't serving me. So sometimes it's not about the other person. They don't know you, they don't care, it's not personal. So it's not about the other person, it's not about you. But at the end of the day, you're stuck holding this dense energy. And so after I was able to breathe a little bit, I went into this place of compassion. And that's what I'm inviting us all to do, is not to be less than human. Like I said, we have feelings and emotions, but to be able to master those feelings and emotions in a way where we feel them, we experience them, and then we let them go. And the way that we can let them go is to return back to this place of compassion. And in that moment of drawing my awareness to my heart center, I had incredible compassion for this young man, in terms of, just, hey, I don't know, this is not about me, but I'm just going to send him love, and I'm just going to send him healing. And the moment that I was able to find space in my heart, to create that energy of compassion, all of the negative feelings about him and being unprofessional and, trying to get out on my son, all of that stuff, it just began to dissipate. It began to dissipate. And so I challenge you all, like I said, during these very, very difficult times, to begin to work with the energy of compassion and having it first for you. Having it first for you. I wanted to commit to not feeling, that dense energy, of having my whole day interrupted because of somebody else's stuff, that had nothing to do with me. And so I wanted to return back to balance. I wanted to be able to feel good and to continue doing what I was doing throughout the day without all of that dense energy and those negative emotions. And so that's my talk for today. It's all about intentional compassion, and so, like I said, as you're trying to navigate the space of all of the things that's going on in the world, know that others are dealing with some stuff as well, and let's find compassion, to hold compassion in our hearts for ourselves, and that will in turn spread and extend out to others. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Talk soon. If you like this video, please comment, please share. And as I said before, check out my updated version of my website, journeytowholeness.org. Talk to you all soon. Thanks.